Hello? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear us, Art? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello?
I can just barely hear you, Leroy.
Man, what is going on with this thing? All right, can you hear us now?
Yeah, but it's still not very loud.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good now.
Man, he's right up sticking his nose in it, man.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, it is. Something, isn't it? Have you got a preamp on there that needs to be adjusted on the windows? Excuse me, the whatever you got.
It is what it is. And I haven't changed any of the settings, so.
Sound preferences, output,
Go to input.
input, yeah, input.
Now
That's
Bump that
output.
up a bit more.
And
Maybe that'll help us hear Art.
Can you hear me well or not?
yeah, we hear you pretty good.
Wow, quite well, Art. And you can take that above 100%.
It,
Okay, you guys are really quiet, but I can hear you more or less.
Okay. Can
oh,
you
that's,
hear now?
that's for the microphone connector though. Yeah. All right, I bumped us way up above 100%. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I have no idea what's changed.
Do 100, go more.
Go more.
Go more.
More is better.
Not necessarily, it'll start
Can you always go for more?
overdriving.
There we go, that looks good. Does it have automatic on there?
Well, I turned the automatic off because it bumped it way down.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Can you hear us breathing, Art?
Can you sneeze, Art? Maybe I can catch it.
What'd you say,
Kenny? Can
yeah,
you,
Kenny, what did you say?
can you sneeze?
Can you sneeze?
I still don't get that word.
Never mind, sneeze.
How'd your
Like
how'd
a
your
chew,
sur-
a
how'd
chew.
your- How'd your surgery go?
Oh, it's not till next week.
Oh, well, okay. Premature.
I went out and got a whole bunch of blood tests today in preparation for it. And Saturday morning, I've got a COVID test.
Good luck on that.
Well, apparently, they require you to have a negative, to go into surgery, they require you to have a negative test within, I think it's 96 hours of going to surgery. So anyway, Saturday morning, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
I had one on Monday morning and the operation was on Tuesday. So it was kind of a close call there. But
Yeah, the problem with that is that in a big organization, turning it around that fast is tricky.
yeah, but where I had the test at is where the operation was at. So it's like, same one in Buffalo. So I didn't have to go from one entity to another entity. It was their test, their building, same building that got the operation. So it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, well, mine is, I'm in an HMO, so everything's under the same roof for the same organization at least. So their medical centers and their medical office buildings and so forth and so on are all on a campus.
Yeah.
Was that?
There are campuses all over California, but in Washington and Oregon and some down in Georgia and so forth.
Is this Kaiser?
Yes,
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I've been with Kaiser for about 40 years now.
yeah. They're all right. Last time I checked.
Well, you know, there are various opinions on that, but my opinion is we've been well served, so.
Well, it's like an insurance company. They have your best interest at heart.
Well, it's a combination of medical delivery system and insurance, so
Right.
it's all one package. Hey, Rach, so what's on the agenda for today? I saw something about toys.
I brought toys.
Bring toys. It's an open, yeah, I was telling Steve was asking, well, you know, if they knew we had brought something, well, assume that it's gonna be toys until later on this year,
I actually brought toys.
until later on.
Wow.
As summer's over good and it starts getting cold where people are trapped inside, then we probably specialize some then, but it'll be October, end of October, I suspect. But we can always have toys. You can always bring toys.
I brought all kinds of toys.
Yeah, my handheld is in Milford, so.
That is not a good place for it. You're in,
Well, I don't use it in California, so, you know,
Obviously.
no, you make it very hard to use it in California if it's in Milford.
yeah, I haul as little as possible back and forth. I like to go on the plane with car keys in my pocket or house keys in my pocket, and no, the car keys stay, but the house key in my pocket, and that's it. I travel light.
That's fair.
That way I don't have to worry about carry-on luggage and luggage getting lost and so forth and so on.
So there's no fires out there in California now?
Leave it.
They've tapered off a little bit. The air quality is back up here in is in reasonably good shape here in the Bay Area.
Okay.
We still have some fires.
Well, you
It's
still,
really not the fire season yet. The big fire season, October, November.
wow.
Hey there.
Ray, you look like you're,
Either Ray's got a really clever background or he's actually at home.
That looks like an airport. No,
That's.
Can you guys hear me now?
holy cow.
Can you hear me now?
Is that actually an office?
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Let me show you where I'm at.
He's in the library.
That's a hot tub.
That's a hot
Oh,
tub.
yeah.
You're
Is it
See,
someplace that has palm
those-
trees,
Those are palm trees.
which means it's not in Dayton, Ohio.
That's the condo.
this is a guessing game. We know where Ray is.
Ray is,
So you in Florida or you in California?
I think if I can flip my cameras here.
Overcast, so it must be,
South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah.
Yeah,
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
There's the ocean, guys.
and you're out of range of
Ocean.
the Wi-Fi.
And
I didn't realize that they had palm trees in South Carolina.
we
Get up Myrtle Beach and places like
Yeah.
that, they're gonna act like,
Where they import them.
All right, I'm back.
you were drawing a crowd out there. Ray.
Yeah, right. There's nobody around here right now.
Yeah, they were hanging out the side of the building watching you. There's a baby kid, guy with a baby up there watching you, and a woman keeping an eye on you. Yeah,
They got any hurricanes coming through?
Not that I know of. Everything's pretty good. We had maybe half an hour's worth of rain yesterday, and expecting a little bit of rain on Friday. So, pretty good. Overall, pretty good.
Is your dad going, sell some stuff at that swap meet on Saturday in Miamisburg?
I'm absolutely sure he's going to be there. I don't know if he's going to be selling or if he's just going to cruise. But I know he's going to be there.
I figured he would be there. That's right in his neck of the woods.
Okay. So I guess today's going to be one of those few days where I actually got here somewhat on time.
Yep.
And let's see. So I get to participate in the meeting. I'm back in the activities room and got you guys on headphones so that I can hear you a little better and everybody else isn't thinking I'm crazy. Well, they probably think I'm crazy now because I'm talking with nobody talking back to me. So that's normal. So where's Jim? Jim's there, isn't he?
I got
He's
a bag
here.
over my face.
You just can't see him. He's not on the camera.
Uh,
You know,
I got a new car.
oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going
Sweet, right.
in time for a while.
We'll see you last,
Okay.
we'll see you last week.
Yeah, see me last week.
There is a movie called See You Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Kids movie. So
I brought a couple of things just to play with if there was nothing else going on. But I didn't.
I've been working on stuff, but I don't want to take over.
What are you working on?
I have been using my vacation to play with Arduino and Bluetooth. So been writing Bluetooth apps.
Cool.
I have a special one that I made for Jim.
uh-oh.
I don't know if I should put it on my little pad here. Let me see if I can get it ready. Oh, that battery's dead. Won't be running it there. I'll be running it on the simulator.
Did that red light just go out for a second and come back on? I don't know. I could just be insane.
Anyone all in favor? No.
Anybody second that? He's insane. You need to share the screen, Ray.
I might end up transferring you guys to like logging in with my computer instead of on the iPad.
Well, you can
Hi.
screen if you want, or whatever.
Well, since I got the headphones on, I'm gonna go ahead and log out of the iPad so that I can get onto Zoom here on the other one.
Mhm.
Well, it's trying to let, is it trying to let me in?
Well,
You don't see me?
I don't see anything.
Um, yeah, it's
Okay,
what I see here says launch meeting.
You need need the meeting ID or click on the link in the email.
I clicked on the link in the email and the link says Thursday, September 16th, 5:30 p.m. And it's the 5:30. It's 747-340-7623. That looks like it. UDZ 09. I think that's it. Yeah, should be the right link.
I don't see you. Well, I see you, but I don't see a second you.
Oh,
I just got an email. Looks like Amazon combined 3 separate shipments into one, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I ordered on 3 separate days, so they're keeping track of me apparently.
Hey, on an iPad, how do you change the view?
I have no idea. I've never used an iPad before in my life, Ray.
Oh, I got it.
Aha.
All right. All right. So you guys can see my my computer now, right? So in the background here, you can see where I've been working on Android Studio, and I'm learning Java and how to create different layouts, the main activities, launchers, configs. There's so many different files that go along with all this stuff. And it is a crazy pain in the butt. Even to create something simple, it seems like it takes, 1,000 lines of code, and it is just wild. But I've been really, really wanting to do this, and if I find out that it's just too much of a pain in the butt, I'll never come back to it. But that's okay. So I built this app, and on the PC, there's also a simulator. And so if you're not using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, then the simulator works correctly. If you're trying to use Bluetooth, then you have to do your simulations on an actual hardware device. And so here, I created this neat little app, and it says, we have a surprise friend. And it says, this surprise friend, show me. And here you go. Yeah.
Ah!
Our mascot.
He is now.
Oh,
So raccoon zombies. So I actually got this to compile or build to an APK file. I loaded the APK file to my little Android tablet there, and installed it. I can run it, and it looks just like it shows up here on the simulator. So I actually started this off with the Hulk, and it said my inner child, and I was like, if I'm gonna go and do a video, do a Zoom meeting with these guys, I want it to be something more relating to our group. So I put it up there with the raccoon. So this is, do you guys want to see any of the code behind this, or you don't care?
That's Android Studio.
Yeah, it's Android Studio. So right now I've got it put into a split screen so I can see some of the graphics layout. So you get to see, like, if I select one of these, it shows us the image view. Click on this and says, here's the text view and the button. So on the left, you see where it highlighted the corresponding code. On the right, I highlighted the object. And here you've got two different kinds of layouts. You can do a constraint layout, or you can do it's a straight line, like a waterfall method. So whatever you put at the top is at the top, and then the next item is just right below it. Just like other programming languages, you click on one item and then all the attributes show up on the right, and you can just start filling in items. This Android Studio is really, really particular about capital letters, lowercase letters, and there are some items that you cannot put a capital letter as part of the ID. So it's a bit crazy.
Have you
There's
Studio?
have I what?
MIT Studio,
No, I haven't used MIT Studio.
MIT App Inventor, or whatever that's called. It makes it really, really easy to make Android apps.
I heard that it does that, but I also feel like the MIT Studio is going to limit a lot of what you can do. So, I don't know.
It's just different in what you need. Sometimes you do need to actually do code behind some of the stuff, but it makes it easier. It does make it easier. Like if you're messing with the Bluetooth, you don't have to worry about the stacks and all that stuff.
Well, here I was going to show you guys the Bluetooth. So I've got two different apps or projects up. So if I turn on this Bluetooth one, it is actually pretty cool. I'm trying to add a configuration screen, so that's why it's a little crazy. But here you can see where I've got it to go with the Bluetooth on, Bluetooth off, show paired devices, discover new devices, labeling, listing all the different devices, and it'll receive stuff, tells the status of if it's connected or not, and it'll actually connect, it sends some signaling. It's okay if you're only wanting to do one thing and you're showing that, hey, this is mainly how to connect the Bluetooth to some device. So for me, what I did was I just set up a little FTDI board wired over to an HC06, and so you guys can see that, I guess. So real simple. Yeah, real simple programming. Just called it a name and connect to it with the Android. But what I was wanting to do is to have, like, this screen is going to be my configuration screen, and then I'm building a control pad, like a remote control for my robots. So I'm going to do a couple different kinds of screens. One of them will be like a track type robot, and then another one will be wheels and just showing some of the different features on the robots. So if I can make some baseline apps, I can give the code and all the information over to some of the guys at Ashland University. So this actually it's pretty neat. It's working. So in order for me to do proper testing, and I've been learning a lot of stuff from YouTube lately, but to do my testing stuff, I've been resorting to using this other software that I wrote a long time ago. It's my comport testing. So I'm able to log all my communications are coming back in here, and I can save it to file, clear the buffer, select what comport that I want to use, decide to connect or not. I can change my baud rates, ports, all this stuff. So I wrote all this software a long time ago. And then because I'm working with some device, like here, I might send AT and then send a D and an A. So it'll have like a 2 hex characters preamble, a string, and then 2 more characters, 3 more characters possibly. If I just have 8 hex characters that I want to send in a row, I can type those into these slots, describe what is this hex sequence for, and this just gives me an easy way of if I need to send actual hex values and combination with just a general string. So and then over on the left, you can see how the information coming from the software was saying parable, success, failed, disconnected, ready, and I could see what it was actually doing. But electronics wise, it was actually very, very simplistic. I won't say it was simple, but now it's simplistic. It definitely required having a couple of these items tied together. The software, the serial port stuff, and the Android Studio as well. So that's it. That's it for all of my stuff that I know of today.
Cool.
So at this point, I'm just up to listening to what you guys have been working on.
Well, I've been a lot of the commercial robots that I've got that I haven't put together. Like I had 50 plus boxes of robots I have not put together. I was going to take them to my Amysburg on Saturday and see if anybody.
I can't do that. You can't do that.
Why?
I'm not going to be in town.
Oh,
So
well, yeah, but your dad can buy them for you.
yeah, but he can't see them, so that means that I would have to have him buy them all, and I don't want him to do that. So
Right.
you have to wait.
Anymore. You know what? You know, I moved into Franklin. I moved to Franklin into a tiny apartment. So I don't have room for a lot of this stuff anymore.
You got to wait at least a week, man. I'm not going to be back from vacation till
But
Sunday or Monday.
they're going to be there. All right.
She won't throw you out in a week. Well, yeah, maybe.
I'll think about it, Ray. I'll think about it. I really don't think anybody's going to buy them there anyway. So I'm just going to go there and have fun.
What are you taking?
It's a bunch of the Abdic, and I don't know. There's a half a dozen of them that I was taking. They're all the commercial stuff that I bought and had on the shelf. It just never did anything with.
You say commercial, you're talking about like retail box stuff?
Retail box stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Some
You should send me a list.
yeah.
Send me some photos.
I guess I could do that. Some of the stuff is old. There's one kit called a pop robot, and it's weird. It's a weird kit. brand spanking new, but it probably was dated back early 90s, late 90s maybe. And it says on the box that it's Arduino compatible, so that might make
Arduino is 2006.
2005, 2006, yeah. But it's early, it's an early one, and it's a weird little, weird little dude. I've never put it together. I've never tried to play with it. I bet it is 2005 or so, because on the box, the picture of the Arduino ID is like version 0.1 or something.
That's sad.
Well, Arduino was released first time in 2005. So that gives you a rough time frame there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing looks like it's an early or a late 90s robot that they probably rejiggered for the Arduino.
Change the control.
Okay.
Use a controller on it or something, yeah. But that's the kind of stuff I've got, Ray. I've got a lot of this commercial stuff that I will.
How much you trying to get out of all this stuff?
I don't know. $1 million?
How much you got?
Ain't gonna happen.
Half of that.
Half of that, half a million. That
Yeah, you can.
a quarter
50% off.
of a million. There we go. That'll work.
50% off.
$250,000, and you get the car that it is all contained in right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No deal. No deal.
So what happened to your storage area, Leroy?
Well, when we moved, they increased the rate there. It went from like $65 up to almost $100, not quite $100.
Okay.
And I said, no, I cleaned it all out. So everything that was there either went to Goodwill or home. Most of it went to Goodwill. And most of it I hadn't seen for like 3 or 4 years. So
How big is your storage space that you were renting?
it was a 5 by 10. Like Jim said, though, if you haven't seen it in 3 years, you don't really need it. So it went away.
Yeah, I agree with Jim. I got some stuff like that I need to get rid of.
Yeah,
So the storage unit is no longer?
I no longer have a storage unit. So that's saving me, well, it's saving me about $65 a month because we got out of there before the price increase.
Okay.
The biggest problem, the apartment is, it's a smaller place, but it's also set up differently. So I can't put shelves up like I had it at the old house. So I just don't have room to put a lot of stuff. There's just not a lot of room to do anything.
Hey, I got a room over at the journal building that's nice and dry. It's probably 10 by 15, 8 feet tall, lockable door. You can put all your stuff there if you want to.
But were you trying to get rid of the journal building?
Not yet. I don't have anybody with a definite offer. Even if they do make an offer, it'll take them 3 months to buy. So,
Yeah. Well,
right now I'm more concerned about finishing off my windows and my roof.
cool.
It's close to being done. They're guaranteeing me that by the time I get back from vacation, that most of my windows will be done. Almost all my windows.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Patty's already taken the day off. I'm going to go to that swap meet on Saturday. I don't know if I'll sell anything or not, but I'm going to go.
Okay. I probably don't need that stuff anyway, right?
Probably don't. You got enough stuff too.
I
But
got a little
I mean, if, I don't really have room for a whole lot of this stuff, and if something, if I don't sell any of this stuff, I might stick it in your German building, and then Ray can play with it. Okay.
Oh, so Leroy's got his own camera now?
What are we trying to do?
I got the Pooh cam on him, so we can see.
Yeah,
him.
but nobody can see you still.
Well, yeah, and that's a problem. It hadn't been a problem for weeks now, so now all of a sudden that's a problem.
He just waves his arm behind the computer and is like, yeah, it's me over here somewhere.
Yeah, with this, we can have many cameras here. This is really great. We can see everybody at the table, and if you need another camera, he can put his phone up. He's bad. He's got a bad phone.
It's better for people remote. It's better to have several cameras to see stuff.
Yeah.
So is the network there at the library fairly underutilized right now?
So parking lot was pretty empty when I got here.
But then there is several
Yeah,
cars. It's
not bad right now.
people is
Yeah, for what the library is capable of doing, I'm sure that this is minimal taxing on the network bandwidth.
This stuff is very low bandwidth. It's just amazingly low.
Yeah.
They did a good job on this.
On the Zoom architecture and everything. Yeah.
Pretty small. But there's really not I didn't see a whole lot of people here when I came in. It's not saying that there's more since school has been back in than there was a couple of weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
There were 3 in the break area when I came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still like year ago, I mean, this place was full at this time. There's not very many people here.
Yeah, something's going on with the schools.
Oh.
Let's get the out over here.
I bet when it's time to leave, Leroy and Jim still flick the lights. Everybody, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
That's a safe bet. Jeez.
Yeah.
What have you been into, Vicente?
I buying a lot of boxes and organizing everything. I was thinking I had too much stuff. I need to do something about it. I tried to buy several shelves in IKEA. I saw the inventory in the web.
Yeah.
Oh, 13 there. My car. I picked the walls and the decks, but no shelves at all. Okay. I put away my car and go up again to see another shelf. So finally I saw one that doesn't have the label out of stock. So went down again to look for it. Go to the shelf, the place empty also. Okay, no.
Yeah,
there's nothing there.
IKEA's been low on stock for the past
but
6 months.
They have several furniture have a sticker that said out of stock, and you are supposing that the other one is really in stock, but no, nothing is in stock.
Yeah.
So
Actually, Patty, I dropped her off at work and she said, "Are you going to go to IKEA and get some shelves?" And I said, "They don't have any. Why would we go?"
I already lost three trips to IKEA.
Yeah.
Trying to look for something. No, there's a go there, check the aisle, the shelf number, go down, empty.
We bought some stuff and I looked online before I went and got down there, and if I had not been the very first person in line, I would not have gotten it because there were 3 left, and I was like, "Oh."
So where is IKEA's stuff made? Is this a China problem?
They buy everywhere. They have the designs and look for the cheaper provider, I think. Originally, were from some
They're from-
West Europe or something.
They're Scandinavian, weren't they originally?
Swedish, yeah. But if you look at the boxes, most of the boxes say made in China.
Yeah,
Not all of them,
they
but
do
most
stuff
of them.
wherever is cheaper.
Yeah.
The stuff might be designed
Yes.
from
What are
Sweden.
you, what are you showing us, Ray?
Over at the Journal Building, there was like a facility maintenance room, and so this is a steel shelf that has these cardboard, little cardboard, I guess, storage boxes,
Right.
and there's about 14 different shelves, and each box is about 12 inches deep, 4 inches by 4 inches. So I took all these shelves, there's 3 of them, and I took them over to my other building, my main laser building, and we're going to use them for sorting out our parts. Right now, our part sorting shelves are only like 5 tiers, and it's really hard to keep all the little bitty parts organized.
Those
So,
those
So
are not,
those boxes are empty?
yeah, all those little boxes, yeah, they're empty. We threw them all out, grabbed the shelves, and took the shelves over to from the Journal Building to the Laser Building.
those are nice. They're nice industrial shells.
Yeah, I hope they turn out nice for what we want to do. Kind of more hitting on the point of everything being out of inventory. You guys feel like this is a huge problem with shipping?
I think there's a supply chain problem. Yeah,
But you know, it's hitting me really hard
Everybody's
for the laser business.
something that's
well,
is
we went and grocery shopped yesterday, you know, where Patty works there at Kroger's, and there's hardly any food on the shelves. It's like,
For example, I tried to buy microcontrollers from DK or Mouser or Microchip directly. I think not anything. No one. 6 months, a year of waiting time. You
yeah,
have- And price is double or triple the price.
yeah, a lot of the prices are way out of scale for where they were.
So I'm going back to vintage computers and old parts and stuff, and you can find all of them everywhere. I mean,
Yes, that's one reason.
6502s and
That's one good argument for keeping all the junk that I've already got, but there's just no room.
Growing in value.
There's just no room.
Leroy, we're under 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just switch over when we get there.
We'll have to switch to the other meeting, but we can't. Last week when I tried to do that early, it still
how
said
much?
that I had time.
Zoom charge everyone or just the
Just the originator.
okay. And how
When-
much is this?
Yeah, when 3 people show up, then it starts the countdown timer.
And how much is the monthly? I mean,
$16 a month. I will get you the
16.
credentials and stuff.
Yeah, but he's already got credentials and stuff, so we could probably piggyback off of his,
Cool, thanks, Keith.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
which probably means the links and everything would change, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Shouldn't be a
but
big
that's
deal.
not a big deal. we'll just update the meeting announcement with the new link.
You already showed the.
No trouble with
I
him being
did.
the host,
I'm not really doing anything.
and no trouble with him being the host.
This is my prize.
No, they don't. They
I'm
have
going to
the
start,
hardware that,
I'm going to
Logs
start,
in.
traveling in time.
Okay, all he needs is a link, and anybody can host it, and
Go
anybody.
back when
Wow,
everything
that-
wasn't
You
stuck.
gotta admit, that's good stuff, man. You gotta admit.
Go back
And
when
you don't
everything
have to
wasn't
have-
stuck.
be a
Buy
member
buy
of
it
it.
and come back.
and one of the neat things, you can set up a recurring meeting.
Yeah.
And then I can change the
I'm going
password, and as long
2019.
as I don't mess with that meeting, those links will work forever.
That's kind of what I've done. It's, I've just told it to duplicate it. I think I've got to go in and reduplicate it, December 25th. I think it would only let me go out 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, I've got one, recurring.
I think for Plug, I can do a year at a time. I don't know,
Yeah,
it's been a while.
okay.
We could just wait a minute. Let's just wait a minute before I mess with this thing. That way, everybody, we don't have to mess with the meeting.
You got more toys there, Leroy? You
What?
got more toys there?
Yeah, of course.
I got toy.
I've got one of my handhelds. I'm traveling in time,
Java machine,
Of course.
and I've got a
BBC micro robot.
BBC micro robot.
This is also BBC.
No,
Micro?
no.
It's a big.
So they're just interchangeable pieces. Well, it's in your right hand.
Yeah, more or less. I'll here in a minute. I'll tell you. I'll tell you here in a minute.
ESP32
Oh.
with the footprint of the